So, have you ever been around someone and for some reason you're always feeling drained energy wise? You never had the energy to pursue anything or focus on your passions. You always felt tired and you weren't really doing anything to be tired. But, all the time you're around this person, you just don't have the energy at all. What if I tell you that lots of persons who are around narcissistic people, they always feel this way? Yes, because that's another reason why the narcissist is called, well, nicknamed energy vampires. Because they literally suck the energy out of you. You will have all these passions from before and energy to do them, but after a while you just feel depleted and you don't know why. Well, let's go back down memory lane. Remember when the narcissist was always starting up senseless fights, trying to get you to fight out of the blue? They would even back you in a corner if you were trying to ignore them. If you were trying to say, you know what, I'm gonna be the bigger man here, I'm just gonna walk you out. They would literally try to corner you just to stir you up and trigger you to fight. And you're like, what's all this about? Or those other cases when the narcissist was, you know, stopping you from sleeping. You're up with the narcissist late at night arguing. They wouldn't let you go to sleep. These are all manipulation tactics that the narcissist uses so that they can feed off of your energy. Okay? They do this, they trigger you into some form of reaction that they're wanting. This reaction is going to allow you to connect with them. The narcissist wanted to connect with you through one of these manipulation tactics so that the narcissist could drain your energy. How else could the narcissist do it? Unless you are brought to some form of level that they want you to be on. Because remember, these are low vibrational beings. So when you connect with the narcissist by being triggered or tricked or manipulated into arguing back and fighting with them, rolling on the floor, you're going to realize that narcissist starts to back off, or they're smiling now. You felt in your mind you won the argument, but they're smiling and you wonder what the heck's happening. They got what they want. They connected to you so that they could suck your energy and feed the demons that's inside of them. Because remember that the narcissists, they are not really connected as much to source, which is Almighty Yahuwah, which is his name. They are not really connected to source, like light beings, like empathic people and people who are more aware of righteousness and doing good deeds are. So they shine their light more. The narcissist is not really into that zone or on that level. So they don't have that light source that other people who have more empathy do. And the fact that they are housing demons in their vessels makes them even more low vibrational, because these demons are in turn feeding off the energy of the narcissist. And whatever little light the narcissist has is not enough for the demons that's in them. So the narcissist always has to be connecting, whether to supplies, people around them that are lacking knowledge in these things, whichever way they could connect with people to suck energy, they're going to do that, because these demons, they consistently need to be fed energy wise. That is why, if you go back down memory lane, you will notice that every time you came off of a fast and you were spiritually pumped. Yeah, I came off a fast. I'm pumped. I'm hip. I feel powerful. You get a phone call, the narcissist wants to argue, or the narcissist comes, out of nowhere. They come from work, they come home, and they want to fight. They pick up on that energy that you have. They pick up on that positivity that now is now bursting, bubbling inside of you, especially if you're feeling confident about yourself, because fasting does a lot of things for people, right? It's not just a spiritual thing, right? So a lot of narcissists, they pick up on this, because I remember quite a few times I've come off a fast, instantly I get a phone call, narcissist wants to argue, or they just come home in a bit of mood and you're like, what's this negative energy about? It's like they want to throw fights or, arguments in person. Nah. So now I know what that was all about, right? Because every time you engaged in these manipulation tactics and you succumbed to it, you fell for it, you afterwards were drained, and you don't know where this sudden drain of energy, even your positivity, feels like it left you after you're done engaging in these games with the narcissist. Right? Like the positive energy that you once had. Because remember, before they came and started the arguments or the senseless fights, you were confident about something, you were positive about something. Now, whenever fell for that bait, yeah, it's like all of that went. So, as I said, I'm still on this thing. Why you should detach, remove yourselves from around negative, narcissistic, toxic, abusive people, because they, why not remove your presence, darling? They will literally drain the living energy out of you. And you can't afford to have your energy drained, because it will mess with your mindset as well. As I said, once you were positive, and then it's like all of that was gone. It's like being around the verbally abusive narcissist who's going to continually speak the negativity over you, and all of a sudden that mindset shift as went from positive to no or low self-esteem, and it kind of helps to shape your moral thinking. In a way, this also will contribute to thinking negativity about yourself, because once they've connected to you, it's easier to always continually suck that energy. I think there's something that you gotta call your energy back, or you gotta call your powers back or something, because it can seriously delay your ability to break generational curses if they are attached to you like this and are consistently sucking that energy, that life force, that positivity out of you, right? And sometimes you hear those negative thinking that like it intensifies. That's because they were connected to you at some point. It's sucking that energy. Look, there's a lot of things that goes into this, so hence why you should